I'm out of my mind with you. It's heaven and hell with you. I'm going out of my mind. I'm out of my mind with you. It's heaven and hell with you. Oh. Susie and the Banshees. I'm very impressed. Solid fucking work on that first album. My God. That Voodoo song on it, Voodoo Dolly, that's straight up Jim Morrison. You understand that, right? That's the female Jim Morrison right there. I was wondering who she was reminding me of with that song and what she was doing. And I assume she was in her early 20s when she was doing this, if not a late teenager in 1981. That woman was a master then. I don't think I've ever heard a woman remind me of Jim Morrison. And after days, what is this remind? What is it? Oh, it's Jim. It's Jim Morrison, the female version. I'm so impressed. It's so rare. Well done. And that's not the point of this video. I'm just impressed by it. I'm sorry. The point of this video is two things. One, I just saw the New York Times headline that the pock-faced puppy killer is out, fired, shit-canned, finito, finished, foot up the ass. Now, since 2015, we've watched this pattern play out over and over and over and over and over and over. You don't have to be a psychiatrist. You don't have to be a fucking psychic. You don't have to be intelligent to recognize the pattern that Donnie, what did I say before last January when I was trying to warn the whole world, don't do it. I know you want to do it, but don't do it. Donnie, class, remember? Donnie throws everyone under the bus, and I mean everyone. I said it just like that. Because we watched it play. How many cabinet people did he go through? How many, what are they called? Miss Levitt's position. Propaganda officer, how many of those did he go through in the first term? Once he wrung out all their credibility, every last shred of their soul and credibility, out in Z. Every time, every one, every single one. So many of you, Miss Gnome, sell your soul. You walk around once you get the nod for the job. You walk around as if you're untouchable. That Donnie never gonna shit can you. That Donnie loves you. You're gonna be there forever. Mr. Bovino, Leon Scum, I'm talking to you. You all walk around like you got it under control. You have a soul, and you don't. You've already sold that for Donnie. And the right-wing grift machine and your own authority, power, and money. You walk around as you're permanent. If there's one thing America has taught me in the modern age, about 1989 forward, no one is safe. Not even the CEO of the company. Anywhere, I don't care who you fucking work for. Why, son? Let me explain it to you. Because eventually a CEO is going to come in who wants to prove something further than the CEO scumbags before him. And he will want to lower the budget for the company to impress the shareholders so they get an extra $5 a piece, quarter's end. And your job will be gone. And it don't matter how high and worth something to the company you think you are. I've seen CEOs get shit canned like they nothing. That's America, baby. No one's safe. Absolutely fucking no one. And then we can take it a step even further into the crazy antichrist fucked up Satan realm of Donnie, where if Donnie's getting any heat because of you, any heat to the grift, threatens the grift, threatens his authority, everything, gone. Once all your credibility's gone, once the public hates you enough, we've watched this time and time again. Spicy Spicer's a great example from the last administration. Once the public hates your fucking guts, watches you sell your soul and every shred of dignity you might have had left at that point in your career in the right-wing grift machine, Donnie says, fuck off. Miss Gnome smiled in the face of lawmakers as she sent murderers and kidnappers out to literally terrorize us on purpose, intentionally. She thought she was immune, like the Gestapo think, like Mr. Bovino thought, like those murderers think that killed Preddy and Good and shot Miss Martinez 5 fucking times. Ain't none of you safe, son. You'd go under the bus any goddamn minute. I'm not even talking about, son, are you safe from the public? I ain't talking about the public. I'm talking about the beast you work for, son. Every one of you. You all think it's never gonna touch you. What you sold your soul for, it's gonna touch every last one without motherfucking exception. Miss Gnome's learning that the hard way. Mr. Bovino's learning that the hard way. Fat-ass Tom Homan, crooked-ass bags of cash Homan, he might be out too in 5 days. Who the fuck knows? Everyone thinks they're safe. Even the co-chancellor got the foot up the ass. What's higher, son, than co-chancellor? Leon Scum, who financed all this. With your money, of course. Co-chancellor. So they watched the co-chancellor get the foot up the ass, all you people out there, the people in the Reich, and you thought you was safe, son? You thought you was safe with the beast? I've been trying to tell you. 10 years. Through all the censorship and bullshit. Through all the Satan, all the imps coming at me. Like last night. We'll get back to Miss Gnome. Let's talk about something more important, because this is inevitable, Miss Gnome being shit-canned. Donnie thought to himself, okay, Miss Gnome has just given her last bit. I just wrung out the last bit of soul and credibility she had left. Time to get rid of her. More importantly, I did a 2-hour live stream last night, and I hope you can hear me because I know Verizon blows. I did a 2-hour live stream last night. Someone called the police on me, and it was a very shady type thing. And I wonder if these officers, these 2 officers, even had the sanction of their department when they did this. So I knew they were going to approach my car. I could tell by the way they set up, the light shining on me from a distance. I knew it was coming as I was talking to you. And then it came. One of them knocked on my window. And it just, someone called them, obviously. Someone gave them a story about me that they thought was correct. As if they know anything. Sorry, lost signal, so I guess it's going to be all garbled bullshit again. Whatever, let me just finish what I'm doing. I say things for a purpose. Because, again, I'm way above the type of people I'm talking about. Mentally. I'm 19 steps ahead of you, son. And I already know what you're going to do before you do it. I'm pretty sure I know who made this happen, but I could be wrong. I am going up against some pretty heavy-duty forces at the moment, and they are known to send mass Gestapo out for you. And they will be known to straight up disappear people like me in the future. I've always known this. Something else I've always known, as I've been out here doing this for roughly 10 years in different locations all across the country. I've known little children, be ye mob, be ye oligarch, be ye monolith adjudicated criminal company, be ye stalker, whoever you are. I've known that you've known where I've been the entire time. Did that faze me for a moment? Will it faze me now, in the future? Absolutely not, son. I don't know if you noticed over these 10 years. I'm not afraid of the devil, son. I know where this is all going. I knew it when I was talking that rock star shit. They sent men to kill me, son. Do you hear me? And I kept going. So do you think you scare me? I'm not afraid of the devil, son. I'm ready to exit all this. You're nothing. You're a fleeting bad memory. The officers were very shady. They were two younger officers, a little portly, not tough guys. One came to one window, one came to the other. I knew what it was. I knew it was set up before they got to my window. I could tell by the way they set up before they got to my window. I could tell by what they said during the interaction, and it's all live on the live stream last night, by the way. The whole thing's on film, every second of it, because I wanted it to be. You want to do it live on camera? Let's do it live on camera. I don't give a fuck. I got nothing to hide. I'm not a criminal like those two. I'm not a criminal like the person that called them. No problem here. They were the ones nervous. Did you notice that? Once they knew, they were live on camera, baby. I let them know right away, too. Second I rolled down the window. It's all on video. You can watch it. Last night's live stream, 2 hours. They'll probably take it down now. Don't worry, I got the footage saved. Forever. Because this was shady as fuck. And I could tell at the end of it, the officer to my left, as the one to the right was trying to distract me the whole time and get me talking. God knows what was going on behind me. The very last thing that happened after he handed my driver's license back, because this has happened to me a bunch of times throughout the country, and it always ends the same way. Them handing my license back and let me go every single time. One of these days it won't end up that way. I already know that. I've made my peace with that. It will end up like that for a lot of you out there. You might want to make your peace with it. And you have to decide whether you're going to go or not go. So the very last thing that happened, after I could tell the guy to my left was pissed that the story he got from whoever gave it to him wasn't correct. And that he looked like an idiot. And the whole thing was on tape. And he couldn't do shit. No warrants, no. I told the officer to my right, as he was trying to get me talking, I explained how I always tell you people that I have no criminal record whatsoever because there's a lot of shady people on social media. Because I guarantee the story they got about me wasn't accurate there either. So the officer's pissed at the very end of the interaction that he can't arrest me. There's no warrants. There's nothing. My license is good. Everything's good. And I know exactly why they're there. And I know exactly that someone sent them. And they know that I know. So he hands me my license and he starts to walk away from the car. He couldn't even look me in the face and say it. He says, okay, you gotta leave. Everything's closed. Which wasn't true, by the way. He was just mad. Like, you're making me leave. I turned my head. You're making me leave? He didn't even say it at the window. He had already started walking away, like, pissed off, like, fuck. I was laughing throughout half of it. You know what I felt like? I felt like Hillary Clinton being questioned by Bobo, by a bunch of children that are all criminals, every single one. Every Republican up at that dais questioning Hillary Clinton, abject criminal. I could prove it in 5 minutes. Compulsory look at the record. Bobo, my God, we already know about her record. So I have criminals breaking the law as they're doing it. Trying to arrest me. Trying to question me. Trying to outsmart me. Children. Now, eventually, and I've already made my peace with this. The law won't matter anymore. And they're just going to come grab my ass. Because I'm talking this shit. Adolf Hitler didn't like people that talk that shit. Donnie and the Reich don't like people either that talk that shit. I've already made my peace with that. But for now, for two little children like that and the child that called them to try and outsmart me. The second I rolled down the window when the officer came up, you're live on camera, officer. What's your name? He was so taken aback. You should have saw it. Oh, I'm Officer Glass. Nice to meet you, Officer Glass. It's all on tape. Go watch it. It's in the middle of the live stream. 40 minutes in, an hour in, something like that. Maybe I'll try and isolate it and just post it for you. I'm so glad it happened on camera because it would have went much differently if the camera wasn't rolling. I know that. They had a plan. Being on live camera fucked it up. But that's when the person needed to call because that's when they know where I'm at. So they had a window when they needed to do this. If it was them, it could have been the Reich, son. Don't doubt it for a moment. But I have a feeling it wasn't the Reich. I could be dead fucking wrong. At the end, they also asked me for my phone number. That has never happened to me before at the end. Again, a speeding ticket, whatever, a cop coming to my window, wherever I've been across this country. Never has that happened. I was stunned they asked for that. On camera! They really, what does that tell us, class? As we analyze this, read between the lines. They really wanted my phone number. They were willing to risk that being said on live camera. So they wanted it bad. What do they want it for? I've been thinking about that all night today. What the fuck they want my number for? One of you in the comment section, I was thinking the same thing right around the time I saw your comment. It's for the future, so they can track me and show up again and again and again and again and again. Because they got an agenda because someone made a phone call. And I'm on the radar now. So the only logical reason to want the phone number is to track the phone so they can come hit me whenever I'm doing this. Or whenever they feel like. But they're the police, they can't get my phone number? You would think that'd be pretty easy for them. Of course, the query would be illegal. Might leave a trail. Now, if I sued the police department and sued the person that I think did this, that would open up the opportunity of subpoenas. And I could subpoena the police department and get whoever called them. Now, if they knew these officers directly, which is possible, they could have called the officers directly and made it happen. Because I'm wondering if they even had the sanction of the department at the time when they were doing this. I wasn't stopped for a traffic stop. Yet at the end of this interaction where they run my shit, they see there ain't shit they can do. I have no record, no warrants, no nothing. The only logical reason they want the phone number I can think of is for future encounters. So understand how serious this was. I do. They had a plan for the future with me. That's why they wanted the number. Did you notice when they asked for the number how I reacted? And they got all nervous again, like, oh, you don't have to, voluntarily. If you'd like to. We just want to make sure you know you're not under arrest. The guy on the right said that, you remember? They were nervous. They knew they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing. I want everyone to take note of this. Remember it. Pay attention. And I want to say something. I've told you people over the years, there's video evidence of my perspectives on things. Even though I look like this, and people make judgment of the way I look, and think maybe I'm a criminal, or I'm a deviant, or I'm not intelligent, or whatever. Or I'm a hippie. And I would just have random animosity towards the police and not like them because I'm a hippie, because I look like this. No, actually, I've told you before, I've always had respect for the police, actually, because of this reason, this specific reason, and I've told you. Every single town in this country has a drunk or 100 beaten their wife, every single one. And the cops have to show up and deal with that. Every single night, all across the country. And sometimes police officers don't come back from those situations because the woman takes up for the man she loves. And might get violent. Might pick up a gun even because they've taken the man she loves away. She realizes, oh shit, what have I done? I've called the police on the man I love even though he beat her. Look, there are emotions involved, even though there was physical violence. So I understand why it plays out this way. But I would not want to be the police officer that has to deal with that. Because you might not go home that night. Traffic stops as well, you might not go home. They all know that. I worked for a state trooper. He was then a casino supervisor, assistant manager, something like that, for security. And he was an ex-state trooper. He got shot fucking 4 times. Because he went up to a car on his own, 4 men inside. I guess they were armed. So that's why I have respect for police. I used to. Then the Reich happened. And I watch more and more of you doing nothing. And I watch more and more of you doing what happened to me last night. I watch more and more of you breaking the law and becoming the fascist police state that we always feared. I have lost respect. I know that doesn't matter to any of you. You'll just try and come arrest me again when you get another phone call or when you get my phone number, whatever, I know. But you should care about that. It's too late now, but you're killing your country and you're killing the world. That's what all this is, what's happening right now. And it will not last forever. Ask Miss Gnome if it will last forever, officers. Ask Leon Scum if it will last forever. Ask the random elites across the world, and I use that term loosely, that are now known pedophiles across the earth. Because they wanted this social media thing to happen, right, oligarchy? Get all our dossiers, all our info, biometrics, data, all kinds of great stuff, right? That's what you wanted. Guess what that facilitated, this social media thing that you people created for us intentionally to get us here? It made it possible for the word and evidence that you're a pedophile to spread across the globe in a minute. So you've repped the whirlwind that you created, son. Now you're reaping the whirlwind of the beast that you enabled, created, gave power, preached its gospel. That whirlwind came for you as well. Just like Miss Gnome got thrown under the bus, so did you, Miss Rothschild. So did you, Mr. Scum, Mr. Theo. I know you thought you were all powerful. Google thought they were all powerful. Companies like Google think they can keep a leash on this beast and ride it out and benefit. Ain't gonna happen. You'll do okay for a minute, son. Then it all comes crashing down. And again, if we're looking for evidence that that's the case, just look at Miss Gnome. Look at Leon Scum. Look at Mr. Bovino. So anyway, the police were given a story last night about me from someone, and I think I know who that is. If I sue, again, I could subpoena the records of that police department, wherever the call came into, and find out who it was. If I sue them specifically, along with the police department, for that little move, I could subpoena their phone records to see if they called, or an agent thereof, someone associated with them. You people may get me at the point where I do it. Don't get mad at me when I do, okay? Just letting you know. You little children playing with fire. I know you don't understand. When you go to prison, and a couple police officers go to prison, then maybe you'll understand. I never wanted it to go that route, son. Obviously you do. Or you would have let it go by now. And if it's not you, I apologize. It was the Reich. I apologize for everything I've said. But I just got a feeling, because them officers reminded me of you, the same childlike mentality, and the people you allow in your life. And the clues they gave, because they are not smart dudes, and I am. Notice how I got them talking, son. The story they were given, by what they let slip, by what answers they gave me, I don't know, it kind of feels like a certain person to me. And it is possible, son, to find out if it was you. How about let's not push it to that point? Because I'm almost there, son. And the shit I have on you would not look good in court. You have quite a checkered past. You don't want Nikki the lawyer up there spouting your checkered past in the courtroom, do you? Probably not, right? Okay. Last warning. Next time it happens, I am bothered by those two or anyone again. It happens. Got the whole thing on tape. And when I initiate the suit, then I can subpoena your phone records and the police department's phone records. Good luck, son. Those two officers that have a bright future, good luck as well. I wish you the best. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Don't worry, you'll have full immunity in the future. You can arrest me and nail me to a cross, whatever you're going to do. Looking forward to it. Whatever torture, whatever prison, whatever. Pour gasoline on me, light me on fire, whatever you want to do. I'm ready, son. Because there ain't nothing here. And it's all dying by the second. No matter what anyone does. And there are things, little children, be ye crooked police officer, be ye stalker, be ye crazy person, be ye mobster. All the different little children. Rube, there are much bigger things than this. There are much bigger things than your petty grievances. There are much bigger things whether you live or die. Fucking meaningless. I'd focus on those. I know you won't. You're little children, of course you won't. It says in the story that you're going to play right up until the end. Right up until it's too late. And then you're going to say, oh shit. Maybe I should have focused my time on something else. So 2 things. Go watch that live stream from last night, the middle portion. Just fast forward to about 40 minutes, something like that. And you should get to the part where the officers show up. And you can watch the whole thing for yourself. And I literally, again, I felt like Hillary Clinton being questioned by children. Like we watched her. How she was laughing through it and like just, she couldn't believe it was happening. She couldn't believe she was there. She couldn't believe, son, the baby tiny children she had to deal with. It was like watching, again, a Harvard College professor as a bunch of children try and get a gotcha moment on them, and it was so pathetic. They're just so beneath her. Intellectually, morally, all of it. And that's what you saw in that footage of her sitting there being questioned by fucking Bobo. If we were to take that to the physical, it's like a 3-year-old daughter trying to beat up their mother. You know what I mean? It's never going to happen. It's the same thing with whoever made a phone call last night and Popo showing up. It's like, physically, it's like me versus, a 3-year-old. Mentally, it's like a Harvard professor against a 3-year-old. When that slightly portly cop on my left walked away, you gotta leave, everything's closed. And the cop to my right's like, just want to let you know, you're not under arrest. This is why I despise humanity. This is what I must endure. I'm trying to do a live video on the censorship channel that's defamed me, worked with the mob. Did you hear the officer last night to my right? What's the name of your channel? And I couldn't even remember at the time. I was tired. I'm thinking about what I got to talk about. I'm thinking about I got 2 police. And I'm thinking, what channel am I using right now? And I said to him, he's like, oh, you don't want to tell me? I'm like, actually, officer, I don't really know because I get shut down all the time. And he's like, oh, well, why do you get shut down? He wanted to get me talking, get me saying something he could use in the future for whatever they're going to do in the future. I know what they're doing. I'm 19 steps ahead of these motherfuckers. So I said to him, I gave him a vagary. Look, people love to give me and us. I said, I talk about sensitive issues and people get upset. He wanted me to go into detail so he could use that in the future. I know exactly what he was doing. He asked me, the officer on my right, on camera, how many people are watching? How many people watch you, or how many people, And I'm like, you're talking about right now? And I look at the screen and I think it was 50 something. And I told him that. I should have lied and said it was 60,000. Damn it. I missed a moment right there. That would have been fun. I would have loved to see the look on his face. Damn it. I missed an opportunity. 73,000 people, officer. Oh, shit. You know what? We're going to get going. Damn it. I just would have loved to do that. Not for your benefit, for my benefit, so I could have seen the look on his face if I said 70,000 people were watching me. Oh, what a shame. So I'm thinking about all these moments with these 2 last night, and I'm just laughing my ass off. I'm like, it's such tragic comedy. And again, it's the same exact thing. The person who called Popo on the low, the 2 officers, again, it's like 4-year-old children trying to get a gotcha moment against Hillary Clinton. That's what I felt like. Literally, I was thinking of Hillary Clinton as I was laughing through the whole thing. I was like, I feel like Hillary Clinton right now. Dealing with tiny little children in service of a pedophile. That's why the tiny children are there. Trying to make Hillary look bad. For the, 90th time. You've hauled her in so many times. How come you never press any charges? The same reason those officers don't press charges. Because there's no crime, son. But don't worry, eventually the Reich will probably lock her up, lock me up. We'll all disappear. I already knew this. I already knew you people knew where I was for many years. It's okay. I'm not you people. I'm a different thing. I've been trying to tell you. Nothing will faze me or stop me. That's why the only alternative for you people of Satan is to put me in a cage. Remember that when it's your time. I may be standing there with you. I may be the one that has to explain it to you. I hope I'm not. That won't be a happy moment for me. Believe it or not. Because I did care about you once. I hope I don't have to explain it to you. Because if your answer is to put something in a cage, something or someone that's done nothing wrong, that is a severe flaw in your character and morality. And the same standard may be applied to you in a future moment that's coming for all of us. I know that won't faze you. I'm just trying to warn you again. You little children, not just one person. You don't know what you're doing. And it's going to end quite fucking badly. No matter what happens to me. Irrelevant. So the pock-faced puppy killer is out, and we see another example of someone who was an integral top-level Reich member get straight shit-canned as if they was nothing. And we watched last night the police pull a very shady move. That's why I call him Popo on the low-low. When they hiding in the weeds, speed trapping, that's Popo on the low-low. Last night, that was Popo on the low-low. Very evil what they were trying to do. Very evil what the person that called them and gave them the information to try and get me in a cage when I've done nothing wrong. Very evil. Go to the live stream and watch it. It's in the middle of the live stream last night, and maybe I'll post the actual, just that footage, because it needs to be seen by a lot of people. I could tell by the looks on the officers' faces when they asked for my phone number and the way I reacted, they realized that I realized that they were fucking up big time. And they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing. People need to see it. People need to know about it. And again, people, I keep having moments where two men approach me. Be they killers, be they police, be they FBI or fake FBI, over this 10 years. And you know what, son? I've never had that in my life before. So it must be something about this 10 years. Mobsters, perhaps. Stalkers, perhaps. Companies, perhaps. The Reich, perhaps. The Imp, perhaps. Go back and watch it. Pock-faced puppy killer out. Have a good day.